Hey guys, and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. My name's Izzy, I'm a 17-year-old vegan teen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 top tips for going vegan or just staying happy and healthy on a vegan lifestyle and diet. This video is in collab with a lovely girl named Jasmine. I will leave her channel linked in the description. She also makes like what I eat in a day kind of videos and is also doing a top 10 vegan tips video like this one, but with very different tips. So let's get started on the tips. If you want to grab yourself an iced vanilla almond milk latte or whatever drink is in your preference, then go ahead and do that, because this is going to be a nice talking video. My first tip is eating a balanced diet. I know there are a lot of like different vegan diets out there, like high carb, low fat, keto, which is basically almost all fat, almost no carbs, and if that works for you, then that's cool. But I know that for me and for a lot of people, the best way to go is just eating a balanced diet that includes some fats, some protein, some carbs, because really our bodies do fuel from those sort of things. It's important to get enough fats for absorption of different minerals like A and K, and for your skin and for your like balancing your hormones. It's also important to get carbs to power you through the day. Tip number 2, don't worry if you mess up. I know that when I first went vegan, I did mess up quite a bit. For example, when I called in to get some vegan pizza, I asked for artichokes on top, but they gave me anchovies, which I ended up eating and not knowing that they were anchovies until after I'd eaten them. I've also had milkshakes that included dairy. When I try to say soy milk, they just didn't hear me or something. But don't worry, because veganism is all about trying your best. It's not about being perfect. Tip number 3, you don't have to tell all of your friends immediately and the people that you meet that you're vegan. Maybe you want to say that you're vegan, maybe you want to say you eat plant-based, maybe you don't want to say anything about it at all. That's absolutely fine. I know with me, I do like to share it quite early on because I've never been made fun of for it, and my friends have always actually been really accepting about like my veganism and my choices. But I know another vegan teen girl who got made fun of for school, and so if you don't want to tell people right away, you don't have to feel like you should. This tip is about eating out, and I know eating out on a vegan diet can be really difficult for some people. Personally, I have never found it difficult. I've always been able to find something, even at restaurants that aren't vegan, but I know that it can be difficult for some people when friends are like, hey, let's go to In-N-Out, where the only vegan options are fries. Personally, I haven't experienced this because my friends are really supportive about it and they're like totally up to go to Veggie Grill. But if you are going out with friends, try to maybe find like a middle ground, so a place that maybe has some vegan or vegetarian options but also has like meat options for your friends who wish to eat so. And then at the restaurants, sometimes there's vegan options, and even if there's not vegan options, a lot of the time you can say, hey, can I have this burrito, but can I substitute the beef for say black beans, and can I get avocado instead of cheese? And that's what I do at a lot of restaurants as well. There's good apps that I'll also leave down below in the description, like Go Mangoes and Happy Cow, and then you can say on the options, for example, find vegan restaurants, find vegetarian options, or just find like restaurants that have both milk and eggs but also vegan or vegetarian options. Okay, a super important tip that I feel like people sometimes forget a lot is that just because you're vegan doesn't mean that you have to become super healthy, or you have to become like start eating in a completely different way to how you did before. If when you were a meat eater, you're transitioning to vegan or vegetarian, it doesn't mean that you have to stop eating burgers. It doesn't mean you have to stop eating donuts. If that's what you enjoyed to eat before, then you can still eat that on a vegan diet. Of course, my channel is a lot about promoting a more healthy lifestyle, so just on the side of your burger, maybe have a side salad or something like that. But it's important to note that you don't have to start eating in a completely different way just because you're vegan. There are a lot of vegan and vegetarian like meat replacements, like vegan sausages, burgers, vegan cheeses, everything like that that you absolutely should indulge in, and that often makes the transition a lot easier. I know that when I was transitioning over to a vegetarian and then later on a vegan diet, I ate a lot of those replacements because those were things that I was kind of missing, and that my body was like, whoa, why aren't we eating these anymore? And then slowly from then on, I started eating less and less of those because my body just wasn't craving them as much, and now I eat a pretty whole foods vegan diet. So you absolutely should eat those things if you want to eat those things, and I will leave my favorite like meat and dairy replacements down below in the description box if you're looking for some really good ones. Okay, another tip is to find motivation. So for me, I went vegan for the animals, and I know that personally if I had gone vegan for my health, I don't think that I could have stuck with it, because it's like, oh, let me just treat myself, you know. But when it's about someone else, like the animals, it's just a lot more motivation to do it, because it's not just like about your own personal choices, it kind of becomes about something bigger. And you can do that through like watching documentaries like Cowspiracy and Earthlings, which are all about the animal rights aspects of veganism. Another tip is really important, and I think it should be spoken about so much more, and that is to eat enough calories. Eating on a vegan diet, the food that we eat is a lot less calorically dense than like animal-based proteins and cheeses and dairy and stuff. So it's really important that you're eating foods that fuel your body, and that you're eating enough and the right things to be able to get in enough calories so that your body can function at its optimal health. I know that a lot of people, when they go vegan, they say, I just couldn't do it, I didn't feel satisfied with my diet, and that a lot of the time can come from just not eating enough, and that can make your energy levels low, can make your hair start to fall out or become more brittle. It's just really important that you do fuel your body. Okay, we have got 2 tips left. One of them is to eat a variety of plant-based foods. So this is really important because in your gut you have, I'm not going to get too sciencey on you guys, but in your gut you have different kinds of bacteria that eat different kinds of food. So for example, if you eat like a lot of pinto beans all the time, and that's just what you're eating for lunch, like almost every day you just eat a lot of pinto beans, then your bacteria can't like properly digest those pinto beans, and you might get bloated a little bit. So it's important to eat a variety of foods, because bacteria eat different kinds of foods, and that will just help the digestion in your organs. And I know some people can struggle with bloating for the first like 4 days on a vegan diet, so that's something that can help. And also eating a variety of foods makes sure that you're getting in your different nutrients, since nutrients come from many different types of foods. This one is a really fun tip, and that is to find vegan YouTubers, vegan Instagrammers, vegan like people who release ebooks that release like recipes on easy vegan meals that you enjoy, or just vegan influencers that inspire you, so that you can be surrounded and constantly reminded of why you chose to be vegan, or recipes that you can make, especially like quick recipes if you're in college or you have a job or something like that. It just makes everything a lot more easy and a lot more fun. And I will leave a few of my favorite YouTubers in the description down below. One of them is HealthyCrazyCool. He makes awesome videos. Some of them are like sit down videos, so when I'm in the gym I'll put in my earphones and I'll just listen to like him talk while I'm lifting weights, and it's really fun and really informative, and his videos are also really funny as well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please, if you enjoyed today's video, go and check out Jasmine's video that will be in the description down below, because I know that she's got also great tips going on her channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and subscribe if you want to see more, because I post every week. I post a lot of like what I eat in a day videos and stuff like that, and I will see you guys next week. I hope this helped you if you're trying to transition over to vegetarian, vegan, maybe just eating a little bit less animal products, or even if you are vegan already and are just wanting to see how to stay your happiest and your healthiest on a vegan diet. Bye!